Let me say something about your outfit today. You look dapper.
Usually I don't look that way. What are you trying to say here? I think Anil Shah is someone who's on a quest for happiness. म लिडर हुन्छु भन्ने मान्छे धेरै आयो कि त्यो गन्तव्य नै गलत भयो म लिडर हैन म अब लिडर बनाउँछु जस्ट बिकज यु विन इलेक्सन डजन्ट मिन यु दिव्य दृष्टि जित्ने बित्तिकै आउँछ भनेर देयर मस्ट बी कम्पिटिसन बट व्हाट आई कॉल कन्स्ट्रक्टिभ कम्पिटिसन अरूको खुट्टा तानेर हैन मेरो खुट्टा मजबुत बनाएर म अगाडि बढ्छु नि
एज इन नेपाल वी सी जुंगाको लडाई and you have wonderful mustaches
को लड्न सक्छ यो जुंगासँग जुंगा पाल्नुस् यो अनिल शाहको भन्दा मेरो जुंगा राम्रो छ भनेर त्यो लडाई गरौँ के साम्बा हुन्छ कोही क्रिकेट खेलेर देखाओस् त
अनि
स्विमिङ गरेर देखाओस् त त्यो साम्बाले इज शी कन्सर्न दैट शी क्यानट प्ले क्रिकेट और शी क्यानट स्विम नो शी इज फोकस्ड अन फुटबल शी इज साम्बा मेरो घरमा बाघ छ 12 वटा कुखुरा छ 1 महिना भइसक्यो त्यो बाघलाई त्यहाँ राखेको मेरो कुखुराले हरेक दिन एउटा अन्डा दिन्छ आज पनि सोधेको थिएँ मैले त्यो बाघलाई अन्डा दिस छैन हजुर कोसिस जारी छ भनेर भन्छ प्लिज डोन्ट बी ashamed to say that I am doing this for my benefit.
Yes.
You know,
मैले मेरो लागि गरेको
Look at Samba when she scored that gold t-shirt गरेर गरेर she was proud because she's worked day in and night there कोहीले टीका लाएर सबैले छोडेर गोल हाने हैन
एक्ज्याक्टली तपाईले आजसम्म चाहिँ म्याक्सिमम पैसा एकैचोटी आफ्नो नाङ्गो आँखाले चाहिँ तपाईले कति देख्नु भएको
खरब त नहोला तर 50 करोड जति छ ओ माय गॉड रूपान्तरण हाम्रो धेरै भइसकेको छ राजनीतिक धार्मिक सामाजिक सब रूपान्तरण र अब चाहिने भनेको आर्थिक रूपान्तरण यहाँ राम्रो वातावरण बन्यो भनेदेखि नेपाली फर्किन्छ हेलो हाई बोल वेयर आर यु यहाँ मलाई त पुलिसले समात्यो मलाई त छोड्दैन जस्तो छ See, that's why you're my 3 a.m. friend, you see. 5 ingredients of happiness I end with. Family and friends, money and economic wealth, health, power, status, authority, greater good and God. If money is what makes you happy, earn money.
Chase it one.
Absolutely.
Welcome to another very interesting episode of On the Way with Khan Sahab Dai.
It's absolutely wonderful to be here with Khan Sahab, and we're on the way.
Thank you so much for making time for us. And this show is driven by Hyundai Ioniq 5.
And it's a beautiful vehicle. What an amazing, amazing vehicle. Electric, that's what I love about it. Sound free, pollution free. Hey, Nepal ko indan bhaneko bijuli ho, bijuli kai motor charnu parcha. I believe in it completely.
I have to ask you a question about how do you feel about the car. But do you find it very spacious, this Ioniq 5 particularly?
I find it very, first of all, on the eyes, when you look at it from outside, the design is phenomenal, I think. And then you walk in, the first thing is this complete sunroof over here, end to end. And yeah, मेरो खुट्टा लामो छ, your खुट्टा is also लामो, आनन्दले बसिरहेको छौँ हामी, पछाडि पनि त्यति नै ठाउँ छ. That's what it's all about. Comfort, doing something good for the earth as well, and hey, riding around in style with Khan Sahab. What more can you ask for?
Perfect. Let me say something about your outfit today. You look dapper.
Usually I don't look dapper. What are you trying to say here? No, I thought, hey, I'm going on a unique type of podcast, so I should look slightly different than I usually do. So made a little bit of effort and a little nervous as to what Khan Sahab is going to be talking about and whether I'm going to be up to the mark with all these amazing guests you've had. So here we are. Appearance, start with a good appearance, like the vehicle.
Perfect.
You know, you look good.
Perfect.
Hey.
And your glasses. I don't know how many people have complimented about you or that. It's a Maybach glasses?
Yes.
Where did you get it from?
I got it from Delhi actually. It was a gift to me from my wife.
Oh, okay.
Before this I had tags. They were also red. The question about the red is when I had to wear glasses and I started wearing, my daughter was very young and she said, oh, boy, budo dekhiyo and all that. So when she saw me with the red frames, the first frame, she said, yes, this is good for you. And then it's just become like a branded thing. So here we go. One frame after the other. It's always red.
Lovely, lovely. When are you traveling again to Delhi?
No plans so far. My daughter is about to come, so for Tihar and all that. And then after that, let's see what happens.
Perfect. I actually wanted to ask you to gift it to me. You know, because I love the glasses. Such a subtle way to ask.
Yes.
But yeah, I love the cap as well. It has the Nepal flag.
Yes.
And it's written Anil in Nepali, right?
Yes.
How often do you wear this cap?
Very often. whenever I can, I wear this. I have many of them like this. This is also from a company called Thread Art. It's run by a Nepali youth. They, I think, have a boutique as well, and they're online as well. And they do this for corporates and so on and so forth. And wherever possible, I try to help Nepali entrepreneurs in different fields. Whether you've opened a momo restaurant or you've opened something that does caps. And look at this. I mean, it's I love it. It's got Anil, it's got the flag, and this logo in front. This is my logo. Is the sun and the moon in Nepali colors. But the significance of it is it's a smiley face.
It is.
And you must smile when it's dark, like at night with the moon, or when it's sunny. So whether times are good or times are bad, happiness must be part of your life. That's my philosophy.
Lovely. And with the jacket thing, you recently back from Bardia, right?
Yeah.
Is it giving you your wildlife theme or something like that?
No. This jacket is actually very sentimental because I got it. My brother passed away in Dallas in the United States many years ago. And during that trip, I was coming back with my mom. And my mom saw this and said, hey, why don't you get this? It'll be something to remind us about the trip, about Ujjal all the time. So that's why this is very close to me.
I remember. I see a lot of posts. You never miss out on posting on his birthday.
Yeah,
I've noticed that.
Absolutely.
Talking about your introduction, I don't want to give, the all-time OG introduction because I have most probably met you more than 60 events. So I know the introduction because I forget my introduction, but I remember your introduction. Even the MC, what are they going to talk about? So rather than me doing it, let's do it in a very different style, okay?
Okay, all right.
Give your introduction in a very different style, which you've not given to anyone else, and people have not reciprocated you that way.
Okay. I think Anil Shah is someone who's on a quest for happiness, for my own happiness, and I believe everybody is on a quest for their own happiness. The confusion is at times people think that someone else's happiness is theirs. It's not. I'm on a quest for my own happiness. So after 31 years in banking, 17 years as a CEO, I'm now really on a mission, I would say, to craft better leaders. किनभने हाम्रो नेपालमा पसिना बगाउने मान्छे, बुद्धि चलाउने मान्छेको कमी छैन, नेतृत्वको अभाव छ. There's a leadership void. I'm not only talking about political leadership, bureaucracy, private sector, social sector. So मैले नै लिडर हुन्छु भन्ने मान्छे धेरै आए कि त्यो गन्तव्य नै गलत भयो. म लिडर हैन, म अब लिडर बनाउँछु. हरेक क्षेत्रमा लिडर बनाउँछु, हैन? पर्यटनमा लिडर बनाउँछु, शिक्षामा लिडर बनाउँछु, समाजमा लिडर बनाउँछु. If I can share what I've learned in 31 years in banking, 17 years as a CEO in leadership to the youth of today. And they don't need 31 years to get to where I am. Maybe in 12 years they'll get there and then go on ahead.
Exactly.
So that is Anil Shah today. Seeking happiness on a quest to craft better leaders.
In professional world right now, as you are the former CEO of Nabil Bank, it's Nabil Bank.
Yes.
Nabil is my brother's name, though.
I know, yeah.
So now professionally, what are you doing?
So professionally, I have established a company called Lead Nepal Inc. The vision statement of that company is crafting leaders. So I do consultancies through that company to institutions, students, bureaucracy, armed forces, whoever, on leadership, team building, strategy, motivation, communication, so on and so forth. And it's doing very well. Along with that, I also believe that, sabai niti ko Raja bhane rajniti ho. So I stepped into a little bit of politics in Rashtra Swatantra Party. But there also I was very clear that it's not to stand for elections to do this, but to craft leaders. So त्यहाँ पनि म प्रशिक्षण विभागको प्रमुख छु. So I had that unit. And there from स्थानीय पालिकामा होस्, प्रदेशमा होस्, राष्ट्रिय स्तरमा होस्, नेतृत्व कसरी विकास गर्ने, value based leaders, so that we don't also come into a position where we fight an election, we win an election, we sit in the chair and think अब के गर्ने, त्यो नहोस् भनेर.
Exactly.
बैंकको CEO बन्नुभन्दा अगाडि, बैंकको ब्रान्च म्यानेजर बन्नुभन्दा अगाडि या कुनै पनि काम गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि, we have a plan, we have a vision, we have things that we need to do, things we need to learn. This is the same in politics. Politics, just because you win an election doesn't mean you दिव्य दृष्टि जित्ने बित्तिकै आउँछ भनेर. So we want to craft better leaders. Whether they stay with RSP, go somewhere, it doesn't matter. बनाउने नेपाल हो. एउटा नेपालको छोरा भन्छु म, कटारमा उहाँ रेस्टुरेन्टमा काम गर्नुहुन्थ्यो. उहाँले भनेको नेपाल आमा हामी सबैको आमा हो दाइ. कसले नेपाल आमालाई राम्रो गर्यो, जसले गरे पनि हामी खुसी हुनुपर्छ.
Exactly.
मैले नै गर्नुपर्छ भन्ने हैन. किनभने he said मेरो 4-5 जना दाजुभाइ छन्, जसले आमालाई मिठो खुवाए पनि हामी सबै खुसी हुन्छौँ. यो भन्दैन कि ए तैँले नखुवा म खुवाउँछु आमाले भनेर भन्दैन.
Definitely.
So Nepal amalai pani, I believe that crafting better leaders for everybody. It doesn't matter which field, it doesn't matter which politics, what idea, doesn't matter. Just become the best you can be so that you can contribute to the best towards Nepal.
Lovely. What an answer. And now you've been traveling lately as well?
Traveling within the country.
Country.
With this Lead Nepal, I travel a lot within the country. Interestingly, I've in fact been invited to Australia, something called National Leadership Forum they do with Australian youth, to be a facilitator and a speaker there. Recently, I was in the UK. This was the second time they called me. Inspire X, so Nepali diaspora, Nick Dhamal, Pranik Dhamal. These are amazing people who are doing great business, and they're making Nepalese lives better.
Exactly.
So they had called me there, and again went and gave a bit of a talk there. Met some very, very amazing people, speakers as well as in the audience, networked a lot. So that's what I do.
Lovely. Do you believe in like creating initiatives? Making one of them?
I see. Creating initiatives, I don't think so. Supporting initiatives, yes.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Because what happens when I get into something, whether it's photography or Lead Nepal or anything, I'm the sort of person, adi garnu sakdine ke garepachi purai garnu parcha.
All in.
So creating initiatives, create, that is not me. That's some people, that's great.
Yeah.
That's you, but it's not me. I have to be all in. So Lead Nepal, I'm all in. So for me, I love supporting, like I said, thread art with the cap, whether it be some person who's opened a lodge in Mustang or some wonderful, dal bhat power in Mugling. I would like to support. People, I have a, social media presence, put it out there. There was this young lady on the way to Manang. Her village had been wiped out. She had left her husband, all that. But she had a daughter and a son alone there. She's making achar. She's running a little restaurant. She's running a homestay sort of a thing. Put it out there so that people who are going say, I want to go there as well.
Yeah.
That's what it's being Nepali. That's what leadership is about. Sabai mai khanchu, sabai मैले नै गर्नुपर्छ. यो podcast मैले गर्ने, मलाई पनि अलिकति share देऊ नि त, अनि म आउँछु भन्ने हैन. Please. You do this wonderfully, great.
Yeah.
That it's not that मैले पनि podcast गरिरहेको छु उसकोमा गए उ राम्रो होला भन्ने. मैले सिकिरहेको छु यहाँबाट, यहाँले सिकिराख्नु भएको छ मबाट. हामी दुई जनै राम्रो हुने त्यसरी नै हो.
Exactly.
In Nepal,
what's there to be competitive rather than you can be supportive.
Yes, there must be competition, but what I call constructive competition.
Yes.
Because competition, if you are doing a subject and the teacher says, look, whether you study or not, everyone's going to get a C. That's not, there's no competition. The people who don't want to study will be happy. Those who want A will say, I don't want this class.
Yes.
There has to be constructive competition, not by pulling your leg, but by making my leg strong. I must move forward.
Yeah.
And Nepal ma यो एउटा सोच चाहिँ एकदम महत्त्वपूर्ण छ. यो सोचमा परिवर्तन कि अरूको खुट्टा तानेर हैन मेरो खुट्टा मजबुत बनाएर म अगाडि बढ्छु नि. र यो मैले युवामा चाहिँ देखेको छु. मेरो पुस्तामा मैले देखेको छैन है. मेरो पुस्तामा चाहिँ with you also we've collaborated in so many things with so many different youth.
Yeah.
The amazing synergy we get. The same thing we try to do with somebody else. सभापति को हुने, मैले के पोस्ट पाउने, म कहिले पोस्ट नभएर कसरी हुन्छ, यो अनिल शाह किन सभापति, म किन बस्ने, म सभापति हुनु. Hello, let's get the work done. Let's get, and have fun along the way. This is the amazing thing which I tell, the people of my age is look at the youth. What do you see different? It's not their knowledge, it's not their computer or their IAI. It's look at the smile. We're never smiling. We're frowning. We're always tense. They're smiling, whatever it is. I remember we did this, decades ago when there was not that many things. We did a forum in academy.
Yeah.
And more Nepali, Hamro Nepal.
Yeah.
And it was packed and there were so many people outside who had got tickets and there was so much tension and so on and so forth because people wanted to come in. But all of you who were part of the organizing team took it so lightly, did it so wonderfully.
Exactly.
And that's what it's about. And there was no blaming people.
True.
It's like collectively we must solve the problem. It's not like, hey, and someone coming to me and saying, nobody expected that everybody who registered would show up, but more than those who registered showed up. Wow. But we dealt with it.
Yeah.
This, to the youth, I want to say, this is your USP.
Yeah.
When you look at your fathers and your uncles and your aunts and all, and you think, what is different in my generation? This ability to collaborate, to have constructive competition, and to enjoy the journey.
Yeah.
We start our trip. Let me tell you the example. So if you're going from here to Pokhara, in this beautiful car, My generation, from the time we start, will be saying, "I'm kati ghanta lagcha, acha kati cha, oh traffic jam रहेछ, oh फेरि अर्क्यौ हामी यो त्यो." Your generation, from the time you get in the car, you've opened the chip, someone's singing a song, someone's telling a story, you're enjoying. So whether it takes 5 hours or 9 hours, it doesn't matter.
It's about the company.
Exactly, it's about the journey.
Yes.
And this, to the youth, I say, don't ever lose this. It's about the journey.
Exactly.
Enjoy the journey, because today we get up, we go to sleep, it's gone forever.
Yeah.
You cannot rewind.
Exactly.
So have fun, enjoy yourself, be the best you can.
Yeah, but you have to do whatever you think, it's fine.
Yeah.
But you have to do in a very constructive way, as you said.
Yes.
You can segmentize it, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm good at something and somebody else is better than that thing, I don't poke around that, and I don't want to be the man of the show or everything. Right?
Yes.
We do it in a very collaborative way.
Yes.
So this word has evolved so much right now, and now it's getting to the people of your age too.
Yeah.
So they also want it because it release half of the tension to it.
Yes.
You know,
Exactly.
when you split the work,
Yes.
you have less number of efforts, but a very productive production into it. Let me get to another topic.
Yeah.
Junga कुरा गर्छु दाइ. But I'll try to touch a little serious point into it. As in Nepal, we see Junga ko ladai. And you have wonderful mustaches.
को लड्न सक्छ यो जुङ्गासँग?
यो जुङ्गासँग को लड्न सक्छ?
Absolutely.
So let's talk about your mustache a little bit and the country scenario.
Alright.
यो जुङ्गाको लडाई जुन छ नि, मै हु वाला जुन लडाई छ नि, politically पनि मात्र भन्न खोजे हैन, मैले private sector मा पनि भनेको. Definitely there are a lot of politics in private sector as well, right? So what do you want to say about it?
So I think जुङ्गाकै लडाई गर्ने हो भनेदेखि चाहिँ जुङ्गा पाल्नुस्, अनि मेरो जुङ्गा भन्दा यो अनिल शाहको भन्दा मेरो जुङ्गा राम्रो छ भनेर त्यो लडाई गरौँ. नत्र भनेदेखि यो म त भन्छु वाइहातै हो यो जुङ्गाको लडाई के, र हामी हाम्रो यो देशको वातावरण प्रदूषित गर्ने यो जुङ्गाको लडाईले पनि हो. किनभनेदेखि जब चाहिँ यो लजिकलाई छोडेर हामी इमोसन प्रति जान्छौँ नि, अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ हामी समाधानमा कहिले पनि पुग्न सक्दैनौँ.
Definitely.
Then we only get into more and more complications because we are now on an emotional. It's like little kids in a schoolyard saying, "My father is stronger than your father," and the two kids fighting it out, saying whose father is stronger. You know, it's all emotion. It's there's no logic to it. So what I say is, whether you're in politics or in the private sector or any sector, whatever you're doing, you must focus on your core competencies. Do not try to be jack of all trades. You know, we all know now, you know, there's amazing football going on. Samba.
Yeah.
Amazing. What an attitude, what a no. तर म भन्छु के साम्बा हुन्छ? कोही क्रिकेट खेलेर देखाओस् त, स्विमिङ गरेर देखाओस् त त्यो साम्बाले, ट्र्याक एन्ड फिल्डमा दौडेर देखाओस् त. Is she concerned that she cannot play cricket or she cannot swim or try? No. She's focused on football. She's Samba. She's on that pitch. Everybody is, you know, like, oh, Samba, the other team is thinking, our team is ego is going up. Every day she practices from dawn to dusk on football.
See?
She's not thinking about cricket or swimming or track and field.
Exactly.
You need to do exactly the same thing. You need to forget. Don't fixate on your weaknesses. Focus on your strengths.
Yes.
बाघ भन्ने हामीसँग सुनेको छु, म बर्दिया भर्खर आएको होइन, बाघ खोजेँ बाघ देखिएन, तर किङ अफ द जङ्गल यो त्यो भन्छु. के किङ अफ द जङ्गल? मेरो घरमा बाघ छ, 12वटा कुखुरा छ, 1 महिना भइसक्यो त्यो बाघलाई त्यहाँ राखेको. मेरो कुखुराले हरेक दिन एउटा अन्डा दिन्छ. आज पनि सोधेको थिएँ मैले त्यो बाघलाई, अन्डा दिस? छैन हजुर, कोसिस जारी छ भनेर भन्छ. Now, no matter how many months that poor tiger stays with those chickens, he's not going to lay an egg.
Exactly.
So even a tiger, when you tell him to lay an egg, you will say he's incompetent, he's an idiot, he's a fool, he's useless. खान्छ केही काम गर्दैन भनेर, because he can never lay an egg.
मैले सोचेको रिजल्ट दिन सकेन भन्दैन.
Exactly. So if you're a tiger, you go in the jungle and hunt.
Yes.
If you're a fish, don't try to climb a tree, get into the water. If you're a chicken, lay an egg. But you find out what you are. This is the most critical part of life. We find a lot of people, मेरो बाउआमा यो म पनि त्यही गर्छु, समाजले यो भन्छ म पनि, साथीभाइ सबै यही गरिरहेछ म त्यो. Forget all that. It's your life, as we just talked about. Every day is precious. Spend every day doing what you're good at doing.
True.
If you're even a tiger and you're spending your life trying to lay an egg, the whole society will say you're an idiot, you're incompetent. And the worst part is then you'll start to believe that you're incompetent, you're an idiot, you can't do anything. And what a waste. Even a tiger will become completely useless.
Yeah.
So that's my funda and philosophy in life.
Very true, very true. Well answered, I would say. Let's get into another topic. What's this?
What's this?
What's with?
What's with? Oh, what's with?
What do you want to say about that?
What's with? My podcast.
Yes.
I love it. it's not my podcast, first of all.
Okay.
I want to say, everyone says, Anil Jai, tapaiko podcast, and I tell everybody, it's not my podcast.
What? I didn't know about it.
Yeah,
Tell me again. Okay.
It's rework. One day, there's a group of youth. They came to me and said, Dai, we're thinking of doing this sort of podcast where we want to bring not one person, but many people together. And then we want to talk about how you can make money and a life in that sector. Because some people say we want to be content creators. Some people we want to go to movie industry. Some people we want to go to media, sports, whatever it is. So at the end of the day, we want to say, how do you make money in that sector?
True.
Because if you don't make money, you cannot sustain. It's hobby भनेको एउटा कुरा हो तर जिन्दगी नै त्यही गर्ने भनेदेखि त पेट पनि पाल्नु पर्यो परिवार पनि पाल्नु पर्यो त्यो कसरी गर्ने भनेर they came up and I said okay, that's a great idea. So why me? They said because we need someone to host this like you for two reasons. One, because if you're the host and we go and ask guests of that quality to come, they will say, who's the host? And we say you, they will be more inclined to say yes. Sure. Second, we need someone who can think on their seat while they're talking, because here we are one-on-one. Yeah. When there are 5-6 people you're talking to, they have different points of view. True. Sometimes there's a bit of an argument. Sometimes there's a bit of a tussle. You got to be someone who's got to be able to run this whole thing. Yeah. And then they said the third most important thing, and we have the technical know-how to pull it all together with the 8 cameras or 9 cameras and the lighting and so on and so forth. Because it's not a company, you see. What they do is they use freelance youth. So you have a camera, you're good at the camera, you come and become part of this episode. You're a digital creator, you're sitting somewhere in Biratnagar, they send you the thing, they put the digital whatever in editing and all that sort of thing. So it's sort of like a podcast cooperative, let's say, everyone working together. And I love that concept. And they said, we want to make this a big thing, so that if it really works, we want hundreds of Nepalese youth to be involved working together in this manner. Again, as I said, आफ्नो खुट्टा मजबुत गरेर अर्को खुट्टा तानेर हैन. Exactly. It's become phenomenal, and I have not been doing podcasts for so long, but I look at it, 300,000, 500,000 views and all, and people who have been doing this for a long time, they keep asking, okay, what is this? Suddenly you're the podcast everyone's talking about. Yeah. And again, I said everything, at the end, everyone must get some value from what they do. Yeah. The value I get is now wherever I go, whether it is Lomanthan, whether it is with Khan Sahab in the car, whether it's in Manhattan, people say, Dai, that WhatsApp ko that Rishi Damala episode, amazing. Whatever it is. So, for me, my brand image is also being enhanced. True. And you, Nepalese youth, Nepalese, chora chori, please don't be ashamed to say that I am doing this for my benefit. Yes. When she scored that gold t-shirt, she was proud because she's worked day in and night. Exactly. So in your life, in my life, I say that rework has enhanced my brand much more than I thought. See? Initially, they thought मेरो brandले Exactly. And that's the sort of relationship that grows. True that. If it was just my brand and the show was not working, they would have told me one way or the other, thank you very much, we need somebody else. Or if I felt that the quality is so bad that my brand is being depleted, I would have told them, you say thank you very much, good effort, but let's do something else. But it's worked very well. Exactly. So that's what it is. Synergy is that. Exactly. And for that, you need to have the right aptitude and attitude. True. Okay. This यसको balance चाहिँ सबै युवालाई म भन्छु पढेर म चाहिँ जहिले पनि 99 लिएर आउँछु गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट छु यो त तर एटिट्युड खत्तम छ भने nobody wants to be with you. Attitude एकदम गजब छ तर technically you have no idea what you're doing, also nobody will come and work with you. Definitely. Now look at you. You asked me, I'm doing this, like, come on, let's do it. Why did I say yes? Because I like you as a person. Why do I like you as a person? Because throughout my interaction with you, your attitude has been phenomenal. Yeah. And along with that, you have always enhanced your aptitude, grown in whichever areas you've been. So I'm confident that this will not be a jutre little thing that I'll be like, oh my God, what the hell happened? This is... And look at it. We're sitting in this amazing vehicle with all these cameras all around us and doing this phenomenal show. And it's you. That's the balance I'm talking about. Okay, if you had all this everything and all, and this attitude was terrible, I would have also said. So yeah, it's all about syncing up and managing things. Right? Absolutely. So yes. I have an example, right? Suppose I studied AI in the world's best college or anything. I got the highest score and everything, and then I'm going into the Google office for an interview or anywhere else, and then I cannot talk. Yeah, I'm not hired. Exactly.
So what's with the skill when you don't have, managerial skills of how to present it?
Yes.
Presentation is very important these days.
Yes. And this is, you really hit an amazing point, which I tell to the youth, is whether you're going to be an engineer or doctor or a banker or whatever it is, this thing is going on.
Okay.
So whatever it is that you're going to be, you have to also build your communication skills.
True.
You have to also build your people skills.
Yeah.
Okay. These are two skills, regardless of what your profession is, you have to build these skills in today's day and age. किनभने भन्छ नि बोल्नेको कुनै के पनि बिग्छ नबोल्नेको के पनि बिग्दैन भने जस्तै you are the person, your skills, whatever it is that you have to sell, whether it is when you fall in love and with the person who's going to be your partner for life, whether it's with your children, your parents, whether it's in your professional work or in society, you have to be able to communicate and you have to develop people skills. These are two cross-cutting skills in today's day and age that you have to have. People say, oh, you must need technology. Yes, you must. But if you, as you rightfully said, you have great technology, the knowledge is phenomenal, but you don't have people skills, you don't have communication skills, you'll get nowhere in life.
Exactly.
So it's I wish it was different, that you could just study what you're studying and be great, but you can't.
You can't.
Well, Samba, as a great footballer, if she didn't have that persona, we talk about her because Nepal is doing so well in football.
Yeah.
But Paras Kharga, Sandeep, whoever you talk about, there's Haribad, or the person double amputee who's climbing they all have that communication skill. They have the humility. These are the people who do. Everyone's like, wow, look at this. This is an amazing thing. So my advice to everybody, regardless of your age, your profession, what you want to do in life, is whatever you're doing, master that for sure.
True.
But along with that, always build your communication and people skills.
Perfect, Dai. Very well said, Dai. Whatever you were talking about, the personality and speaking skills as well, the social skills. I want to ask you a very, very interesting but a funny question.
Yeah.
So the question is, which I have been asked by my production team to ask.
Okay.
As you are former CEO of banks, multiple banks as well, and you've given your life, like half of your life, like major part of your life to the banks. So एउटा funny question चाहिँ मलाई के सोध्नु भनेको थियो भने everybody is like पैसा नि त, like पैसा.
Absolutely.
तपाईले आजसम्म चाहिँ म्याक्सिमम पैसा एकैचोटी आफ्नो नाङ्गो आँखाले चाहिँ तपाईले कति देख्नु भएको छ, लाइक क्याश, सलिड क्याश?
यो सलिड क्याश सबभन्दा धेरै देखिने भनेको यो दशैंको अगाडि हो हैन, किनभनेदेखि त्यो बेलामा भल्ट भरिभरि क्याश हुन्छ. एन्ड आई थिंक 1 अरब त नहोला, तर धेरै धेरै करोड चाहिँ होला. कति नै त ठ्याक्कै थाहा भएन हैन.
अप्रोक्सिमेटली
50 करोड जति चाहिँ.
ओ माय गॉड.
एउटा सेन्ट्रल उसमा आउँथ्यो अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ सबै ब्रान्च भ्यालीको ब्रान्चेसमा डिस्ट्रिब्युट हुन्थ्यो. त्यो बेला चाहिँ थुप्रै क्याश चाहिँ हुन्थ्यो. त्यो सिनेमाहरुमा देखिन्छ नि भल्ट खोल्दाखेरि क्याश भएको जस्तो, तर हाम्रो चाहिँ त्यो हुँदैन थियो. ट्रङ्कमा चाहिँ हुन्थ्यो हैन. राष्ट्रिय बैंकको त्यो बक्साहरुमा
स्टिलको बक्सा हो,
स्टिलको बक्सा या राष्ट्रिय बैंकबाट बक्सै उल्याउने भने मेरो काठको बक्सामा आउँथ्यो पहिला चाहिँ पैसा, नयाँ नोटहरु चाहिँ. तर त्यो बानी कसरी बिग्रिँदो रहेछ भने बैंकमा काम गर्दाखेरि, and I used to keep reminding my team, because we see so much money when we step into the bank, money ko value becomes exponentially high. Like we say ni त्यसको त कति पनि छैन, 7-8 लाख रुपैयाँ भन्दा बढी कहिले हुँदैन खातामा. Then I used to always remind them, तपाईको खातामा 7-8 लाख रुपैयाँ कहिले थियो भनेर हैन. त्यो त कहिले पनि थिएन.
एक्ज्याक्टली.
भने किन यति पैसा देखिन्छ, यति पैसा देखिन्छ. अनि त्यही मान्छे जसले चाहिँ हैन 5 लाख रुपैयाँ पैसै हैन भन्ठान्ने, घर जाने बेलामा सुन्तला किन्ने बेलामा चाहिँ 200 रुपैयाँ कहाँ हुन्छ यति तिर्छ भनेर भन्छ हैन. So that's it's अब चकलेट फ्याक्ट्रीमा काम गरेर धेरै चकलेट खाइन्थ्यो, पैसाको उसमा काम गरे अब चाहिँ धेरै पैसा चाहिँ उ गरियो. तर अब यो एउटा हैन जोक छ नि, बच्चा जन्मेर चाहिँ ज्योतिषीलाई देखाउँदाखेरि ओ यो मान्छे त गजब हुन्छ, उसको हातको मुनि त हैन सयौं मोटर गाडीहरू हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि ट्राफिक पुलिस भयो भने जस्तो हामी बैंकरको जाँदाखेरि चाहिँ गजब पैसामा यो खेले हुन्छ, करोड भने त के हैन, यसको लागि दङ्ग परे बाबा पछि गएर बैंकमा जाइरहेको कुरा चाहिँ त्यही हो बैंकको चाहिँ.
So I have a lot of banker friends, अनि I have भाइ बहिनीहरू पनि छन्, उनीहरू चाहिँ हैन टेलरमा पनि बस्छन्, अनि उनीहरूलाई म जिस्काउँछु कि आज कति गनेर आयो हैन 2 करोड 3 करोड 4 करोड कति गनेर आयो हैन. 15,000 16,000 20,000 25,000 को जागिर गर्छु गर्न चाहिँ म दिनको 3 करोड भन्दा घटी चाहिँ गर्दिनँ भन्छ के हैन
Absolutely.
So when you saw 50-60 crores rupees, I think that's still not top of the max. तपाईले 1 करोड पनि देख्नु भएको छ जस्तो लाग्यो. You being very modest. तर देख्दाखेरि त चाहिँ यो यति पैसा मेरो भएको भए चाहिँ what would you do?
त्यो सोच चाहिँ मेरोमा पनि आएन and I hope most of the bankers मा आउँदैन किनभने क्लियरली चाहिँ के थाहा हुन्छ भने यो पैसा त थुप्रै हो तर मेरो चाहिँ हैन है भनेर र यो मान्छेले भन्छ ब्याङ्कको कति पैसा हो ब्याङ्कको पनि हैन है यो हाम्रो ग्राहकको पैसा हो so that the great bankers are the ones who clearly understand from day one till the last day of their careers that the money that is in the bank is not the bank's money, definitely not their own money, not the shareholders' money, it's the customers' money.
True.
That's why I used to always tell everybody that hamro daitwa as a CEO, mero objective, mero accountability first and foremost is towards my depositors.
True.
To make sure that their deposit is safe. र त्यसले गर्दाखेरि म विश्वास कमाउँछु र विश्वास कमाएपछि पैसा कमाउँछु विश्वास नकमाए भनेदेखि पैसा चाहिँ कमाउन सकिदैन.
So now we'll talk about things you've learned.
Okay.
Because whenever we see a successful people, people are like, oh, हैन कस्तो successful, कस्तो ठुलो मान्छे, कस्तो बडा मान्छे हैन. My head, runs a bit different. Okay? उहाँले यत्रो दुःख गरेर यो पोजिसनमा पुग्नु त भएको छ. दुःखको बारेमा चाहिँ सोधौँ न कति चाहिँ दुःख गर्नु भएको छ कि म त्यो पोजिसनमा म पनि पुग्न सक्छु. So my question to you next is तपाईले स्ट्रगलको बारेमा आई थिंक यू हैव सेड इट टु मेनी अदर पडकास्टर्स हैन तर रियल लाइफ हुन्छ नि दुखै परेको बेला गाह्रै परेको बेला मनमा चोटै परेको बेला चाहिँ व्हाट वुड यु से टु टुडेज युथ्स कि अनिल शाह इज हियर बिकज अफ दैट रिजन. तपाईले आज सुट लाएको देख्नुहुन्छ हैन मोटरमा चढेको देख्नुहुन्छ तर त्यो दुःखले गर्दा त्यति बेला आफूलाई सम्हालेको बेला आफूलाई गाह्रो परेको बेला आई कलेक्टेड अल माई थट्स बाई माई सेल्फ सपोर्ट पनि थियो होला तर कोही नहुँदाखेरि पनि मैले आफूलाई सम्हालेको बेला पार्ट इज देयर एनीथिङ समथिङ लाइक दैट यु वान्ट टु शेयर.
यसमा चाहिँ म के भन्छु भने हाम्रो जिन्दगीको पूर्णतामा इट्स नट ओन्ली प्रोफेसनल लाइफ इट्स प्रोफेसनल पर्सनल एन्ड सोशल लाइफ.
True.
Okay, all three of these you get highs and you get lows.
Very true.
So everyone needs to be ready for that. Nobody just gets highs, and hopefully nobody just gets lows.
True.
In my life also it was the same. Like after I did my BBA, MBA, Utkrishta Vishwavidyalaya, and I came and I had to start at 3,500 rupees per month salary. It was a blow to my ego. It was a blow to my friends who had done MBAs were earning much more than that right there in India, and this is what I had to start off at. Now I could have taken that to say, okay, this country is terrible, I need to go out, there's nothing going to happen here. Then today we wouldn't be doing this podcast.
Exactly.
Maybe I'd be earning a lot of dollars, but nobody in Nepal would know who the hell Anil Shah is. For me, that's today very important as well because then I have to give back. First, people need to know who you are. No,
exactly.
You're doing this podcast not because we are friends, we like each other, but also because you think people will want to hear what I have to say.
Yes.
If not, why would we do this?
Exactly.
And people are like, who the hell have you got this Anil? Ko yo manche bhanne not good for you, not good for me, not good for anyone. त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि त्यो 3,500 रुपैयाँको salary, one was that. Second time, many times I felt I had to work with bosses, and which you will also have to work with bosses, who were not nice people. As people itself, forget professional, as people they were not nice. They were either very derogatory about your ethnicity, your gender, your whatever, your ideology, or they were just not nice people. But I feel I learned more from them than I did from the nice people I worked with.
Exactly.
Because त्यो हैन कोइलालाई हीरा बनाउनेमा त्यो pressure र त्यो आगो नै चाहिन्छ के त्यो, and that's maybe they didn't want to, that's not their objective, but that they faced. And in my personal life, my younger brother expired at a very young age, leaving behind मेरो भाइ बुहारी and छोरा. That was a devastation. I couldn't believe it. And I saw my mom who was even more devastated seeing her. It's unnatural for younger people to go before older people. But again, from that, my bhai buhari and the chora came back, and my daughter, I have one daughter and he had one son, so they were able to grow up together. So that's the silver lining I see in that. Otherwise they would have grown up in two different parts of the world and maybe not got to be as close as they are today. So on a personal side, that also happened. In a social side, the friends I have today, at one point I thought having many friends was very important. Today I've completely believed that having small but close-knit friends who खुसी भए बेलामा त सबैजना आउँछ नि.
Exactly.
केही परेको बेलामा को आउँछ त? राति 2 बजे पानी परिरहेको बेलामा बिरामी भयो भने को आउँछ त त्यहाँ? And those hundreds of thousands of social media followers will not be outside my hospital room.
No.
They will give good wishes. They may remember me in their prayers. But त्यो एउटा core group चाहिँ चाहिने रहेछ है. So I truly believe, good times, of course, give you energy, positivity, so on and so forth. But what really shapes you is the darkness.
True.
Because every time you are able to step out of the darkness, your confidence goes up.
Yeah.
And today, when terrible things may happen to me also, I look back and think, त्यस्तो हुँदाखेरि त म अगाडि बढ्न सके भनेदेखि यो त केही पनि हैन जस्तो लाग्छ के मलाई. र कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ आफ्नो डार्कनेसबाट मात्र हैन अरूको डार्कनेसबाट पनि I get that, because Shrishti Casey, the blind super woman, I would call her. She lost her vision at 16 because a doctor made a mistake and gave the wrong medication.
See?
She could have completely been consumed by that darkness and depression. But today she's an inspiration not only to people who are disabled, but to people like me.
Yeah.
So because when I am in total darkness, I think, my God, Shrishti Bainila here's yo ta ke ho ra? And look at how she's leading her life. Now she's in Europe teaching, giving that positivity. See? She's here doing, all sorts of things. So I really believe, and a lot of people in my life I've seen do really well, earn lots of money, get a lot of fame and all. But they motivate me in a certain way. But this sort of people who have gone through that pressure, that darkness, that, the uthal puthal bhaन्छौँ नि हामी, they're the ones who really are able to give me that energy when I need it most.
True. Very well said, bhai. यो 3500 वाला concept किन बुझ्दैनन् थाहा छ? Your viewers will never understand this 3500 वाला viewers. Why? Because तपाईले 6 लाख रुपैयाँसम्म पनि कमाउनु भएको छ नि त.
Oh, yes.
So उनीहरुलाई त्यो 6 लाख रुपैयाँ कमाउनुहुन्छ त 3500 वाला त त्यो गफै त हो नि. त्यो हाम्रो ड्याड ममले भनेको छ के तिमीलाई पाइराखेको बेला त हामी कत्रो हिँडेर जान्छौँ होला हैन. त्यो
4 घण्टा हिँडेर स्कुल जान्थ्यौ भनेर.
Exactly.
Yes.
But now they are not related. But I want to clear this context. तपाईले अमेरिकामा आफ्नो हैन बीबीए गर्नुभयो. पैसा त परेको थियो होला नि त हैन. जस्तो मैले आईएमबीए यहीँ गर्दाखेरि मलाई 4-5 लाख रुपैयाँ कति परेको थियो मैले युके को डिग्री गर्दाखेरि. मैले यो कन्टेक्स्टमा चाहिँ तपाईको कसरी जोड्न खोजे भने मैले 5 लाख रुपैयाँ तिरेर गएर एमबीए पढ्ने हैन, वन अफ द वेल कलेज भनेर पढ्ने, या मेरो बाबाले मलाई त्यहाँ अध्ययन गराउनु भयो. अनि मलाई 7,000 रुपैयाँको ज्याकेट दियो भने त्यो फिलिङ बुझाउनु पर्यो के. सो दे हैव जस्ट सीन लाइक 3500 हैन.
एक्ज्याक्टली.
So you're trying to say the same, right?
त्यो 3500 खाँदाखेरि I still remember मेरो परिवार इष्टमित्र साथीभाइहरूले they came up to me and said यो पागलपन छोड दे. हामी फोन गर्छौँ because नेपाल right now also, even then also फोन गर्छौँ कुनै न कुनै गभर्नमेन्ट उसमा चाहिँ त जीएम नभए पनि सेकेन्ड भएर जा. अनि त्यो पोजिसन हो एमबीए बीबीए त्यस्तो संस्थामा गएर 3500 रुपैयाँको जागिर खाएर त 10 जुनीमा पनि तैँले तेरो बुवा मुवाले जति पैसा खर्च गर्यो तेरो पढाउनलाई मात्रै त्यो पनि उठाउन सक्दैन. This is what I want to tell the youth is, again, you got to look inside you and see, do you have the core competencies to make it work in the sector that you're at? And second, is it giving you happiness or not? Okay. Like Paras Khargaji, when he started to play cricket, nobody knew what cricket was. Everybody was playing football. People used to laugh at them for playing cricket. They didn't know there was a career in cricket, but they had a passion, they had a skill, and it made them happy. They used to play cricket. Today, Paras Kharga भनेको everybody knows.
Exactly.
Wow, cricketers भनेको everybody knows. Anil Shahले पनि त्यो 3500 रुपैयाँको जागिर खाँदाखेरि I really didn't think म CEO बन्छु, यस्तो मोटरमा बसेर पडकास्ट गर्छु भनेर. तर मलाई के थाहा थियो, मलाई मेरो सिप छ, यो क्षेत्रमा म राम्रो गर्न सक्छु र राम्रो गर्दाखेरि म खुसी पनि हुन्छु है. भनेपछि यही गर्ने हो. म कुनै गभर्नमेन्ट उसमा गएर चाहिँ हैन फोनको भरमा मैले त्यहाँ काम गरे भनेदेखि म एउटा त त्यो सिप पनि छैन त्यहाँ यसो गरेर अगाडि बढ्नलाई, र दोस्रो म खुसी पनि हुँदिन. भनेपछि केही 1000 रुपैयाँ बढी कमाउला त्यो गरेको भएदेखि टु थिङ्स आई वुड नट हैव बीन त्यो लाख रुपैयाँ कमाउने मान्छे पनि म हुँदैन थिएँ होला, र आज यो पडकास्टमा पनि म हुँदिन थिएँ.
Exactly. So wherever you are, whatever you did, are you completely happy and proud of yourself or not?
Completely happy, if I said yes, it would be a lie, because nobody is completely happy.
True.
Whether you are 12 years old or 90 years old, there's definitely things you would like to change and think, okay, I should have done this better and all that. But I am proud of myself, because I am proud because today I can sit here and talk with you without any fear of you popping a question that will bring pasina to me and say, because I've led a life in a way that I'm proud. I'm proud with my family, with the friends I've got, the people I've mentored, the professional career I've had, and socially the sort of brand and the name that I've got. I'm happy. I don't think there will definitely be people, but I don't think majority of people think यो अनिल शाह यो चोर ठग भन्ने मान्छे कमै होला नि हैन. यसले केही गरिरहेछ, केही गर्ने प्रयास गरिरहेछ. अब त्यो प्रयास कति सक्षम हुन्छ हुँदैन थाहा छैन. त्यो 3500 रुपैयाँको तलब खाँदाखेरि ब्याङ्कको सीईओ हुन्छ हुँदैन के हुन्छ who knew. Today also maybe I would have retired, as a supervisor or something like that, after 30 years. That could have happened also.
True.
But you have to have that confidence within you, okay?
Exactly.
If you start off by thinking गर्नु सक्दिन क्यारे सक्नु हुँदैन. यो एभरेस्ट चढ्ने मित्रहरूले भन्नुभएको उहाँहरूले हैन टुर ग्रुपहरू लिएर जानुहुन्छ, विदेशीहरू लिएर जानुहुन्छ र उहाँले भन्नु बेस क्याम्पमै थाहा हुन्छ दाइ हामी एभरेस्टको समिटमा त पुऱ्याउँछौँ किनभने त्यो समिटिङ बोनसहरू त आउँछ हामीलाई. तर बेस क्याम्पमा उनीहरूको कुरा सुनाइले नै हामीलाई थाहा हुन्छ यो हिँडेर जान्छ कि बोकेर लानुपर्छ भनेर. एन्ड आई सेड कसरी भन्दाखेरि बेस क्याम्पबाट सगरमाथा हेर्दाखेरि इट लुक्स ह्युज. एन्ड जुन मान्छेले चाहिँ लेट्स गो वी क्यान डु इट भन्ने त्यो चाहिँ सक्छ. जुन मान्छेले आई डोन्ट नो इफ आई क्यान मेबी वी सुड ट्राई नेक्स्ट इयर जो सुरु गर्न उनलाई चाहिँ बोक्नुपर्छ भनेर हामीलाई थाहा छ. So it's you, every one of us is exactly the same.
True.
If you don't have confidence yourself, nobody's going to give you that confidence.
No one's going to give you.
It's up to you. It's up to you to decide what it is you want to do.
Very true. कुनै न कुनै बेला कुनै न कुनै पार्टमा त जब संसार सबै कुरा चलिरहेको थियो, you had family to look after, you had to friends to take care of them, हैन traveling, काम यो थियो. यो छोड्दिन्छु यो ब्याङ्कको जागिर यार, यो अति नै भयो भनेर कुनै बेला भएको थियो
भएको थियो. किन नहुने? Like I said, when you work with people you don't like, when your targets aren't met and you're in extreme pressure, it's not worth it भन्ने लाग्थ्यो के. जस्तै सगरमाथा चढ्ने मान्छेको पनि खुट्टा ठेराउँछ, यो नाकबाट हुन्छ, छोडिदिउँ फर्क्यौँ के हो भन्ने हुन्छ होला नि. त्यो गर्ने मान्छे सगरमाथाको माथि गएर आइएम अ समेटियर भन्न पाउँदैन. So to each and every one looking at this, I would say त्यो यहाँको लाइफमा पनि आउँछ.
Exactly.
What defines you is what you do with that.
True.
Whether you give up and turn around or you keep walking forward very slowly at that point of time, lorrowing, yo गर्ने त्यो गर्ने, but keep walking forward. That's what it is. अघिको एक्जाम्पल पोखरा जाने भने हामी यो अमेजिङ मोटरमा गयौँ रे, बाटो एकदम नराम्रो छ, ट्राफिक जाम भयो रे, छोड्दै पनि फर्क्यो भने पोखरा पुग्दैन. तर अगाडि बढ्यौँ बिस्तारै गरेर 9 घन्टा लाग्ला, 10 घन्टा लाग्ला, पुग्नु त पोखरै पुग्छौँ नि हामी.
Exactly.
So but it's up to us to decide in the car, are we going to keep going or are we just going to turn around and give it up?
Exactly.
Life is exactly that. True. And I hope nobody gives up.
So कसरी सम्हाल्नु हो दाइ तपाईले? लाइक हुन्छ नि त्यो जब दिमाग त यतिकै फोकस त त्यही भएर होला कि अब त पुग्यो, so many things यो त्यो भयो, नेगेटिभिटी चाँडै स्केल अप हुन्छ नि त rather than positivity.
Of course.
So how did you turn around?
That again it comes to that close group of friends and family. This is when you need them the most. True. To sit down and आफ्नो पीडाहरू भन्नु and for them to support you and say हैन सक्सेस तैले हामी छौ नि ल अलिकति गाह्रो छ अहिले ठिकै छ नि, take it easy, it will turn around, bad times will also end, this is not forever. त्यो भन्ने मान्छे चाहियो के. त्यो सर्कलले चाहिँ छोड्दैन यो के गर्ने छोड्दैन यहाँ बसेर के हुन्छ जाउँ हामी विदेश. When we were young there was a time people used to think you किन फर्के नेपाल भनेर हैन, अमेरिकै बसे भए पनि हुन्थ्यो,
जाँदै त लाइफ त्यहाँ पनि थियो त.
Exactly, of course त्यो थियो नि. And a lot of people who do that, hats off to them, it's very difficult. You know, people think it's easy. America, Australia पुगेपछि युरोप पुगेपछि खाडी क्षेत्रमा त झन् गाह्रो छ. तर उहाँहरु जानु भएको चाहिँ एउटा जिन्दगी बनाउनलाई. म त्यही भन्छु नि, people हामीले चाहिँ श्रमलाई एउटा शराप लिइसक्यौं के. जो खाडी क्षेत्र मलेसिया, कोरियामा हुनुहुन्छ, जापानमा हुनुहुन्छ, जहाँ श्रम गरिराख्नु भएको छ, नेपालको कहिलेकाहीँ मलाई लाग्छ हाम्रो लिडरहरूले कुरा गर्दाखेरि त एज इफ उनीहरूले नेपाल आमालाई धोका दिएर गएको जस्तो लाग्छ के. यो श्रम शराब कहिले पनि हुँदैन. आज हामी यो मोटर चढिरहेछौँ, यो लुगा लगाइरहेछौँ, जे गरिरहेछौँ, उहाँहरूको पसिनाले पठाएको रेमिटेन्सले गरिरहेछौँ है. किन नेपाली रुपियाँले त हामी के पनि किन्न सक्दैनौँ. डलर चाहिन्छ, युरो चाहिन्छ हैन, जेसुकै चाहिए पनि, भारतीय रुपियाँ चाहिए पनि, we need foreign currency. त्यो foreign currency आयो कहाँ? उहाँहरूको पसिनाबाट कमाएको आम्दानीबाट आइरहेछ. र उहाँहरूले नेपाल आमालाई माया नगरेर हैन, म भन्छु उहाँहरूको आफ्नो आमालाई पनि माया गरेर जानु भएको छ है. किनभने यहाँ बसेर त्यो आमाको पेटको खाली पेटको क्वार सुन्नु नसकेर आफ्नो परिवार छोडेर, आफ्नो समाज छोडेर अरू ठाउँमा गएर काम गरिराख्नु भएको छ. त्यही भएर बुद्धि चलाउने या पसिना बगाउने नेपाली युवाहरू जो विदेशमा हुनुहुन्छ, hats off to you all. Really hats off to you, because it is because of you that your country is still surviving. True. It's not because of the Anil Shahs or those of us who are here. We are doing our own thing. Nangra masu jasto ho ke हामी चाहिँ. We both have to work together. We have to get this thought process out that नेपालबाट बाहिर गएको त नेपाललाई धोका गरेर गयो.
कसरी धोका दियो?
उनीहरु नगएको भएदेखि त आज यहाँ खानेकुरा हुँदैन थियो.
Exactly. Very true.
तर उहाँहरूले मात्रै सबै नेपाली बाहिर गएर पनि हुँदैन, कोही यहाँ बस्नु पर्यो, यहाँको पनि काम गर्नु पर्यो, राजनीतिमा होस्, ब्युरोक्रेसीमा होस्, प्राइभेट सेक्टर, सोसल सेक्टर, एजुकेसन सेक्टर, यहाँ पनि गर्नु पर्यो, त्यहाँ पनि गर्नु पर्यो, डङ र मासु जस्तै हो. द्याट्स वाइ वी हेभ टु गेट दिस प्याराडाइम शिफ्ट सोचमा चाहिँ कि नेपाललाई माया नगर्ने नेपाली मात्रै विदेश जान्छ भनेर होइन, धेरै नेपालीहरू जो नेपाललाई धेरै माया गर्छ उहाँहरू पनि विदेश जानुभएको छ र उहाँहरू विदेश गएर काम गरेर पठाएको रेमिटेन्सले नै हामीले 2 छाक भात खाइरहेको छौँ.
भेरी ट्रु दाइ. र जो जहाँ जे भए पनि मलाई कोही पनि लाग्दैन कि कसैले नेपाललाई माया गर्दैन कि, बिकज नेपाल त्यो whenever if you have noticed before earlier होइन, त्यो ल्यान्ड गर्ने बेला हुन्छ नि, whenever you're landing back to Nepal होइन, after a long time त्यो मलाई त्यो होमसिक भएर होइन क्या, तर ल्यान्ड हुँदाखेरि पनि I have been to many places, definitely you more than me, you have been there. त्यो अर्कै खाले त्यो भ्यू देख्दाखेरि पनि नि केही छैन त्यस्तो फ्यान्सी केही पनि छैन, बिल्डिङ बुर्ज खलिफा देख्दैन हाम्रोमा होइन ल्यान्ड गर्ने बेला, तर पनि इट लुक्स सो रियली ब्युटिफुल क्या.
अब यही ल्यान्डिङ उसमा म भन्छु है, हामी भन्छौँ यो सतीले सरापा देश नेपालमा केही हुँदैन यो त्यो भनेर. ल when you are going to the Middle East, wherever you are going, Dubai, Doha, Saudi, when you fly into the Middle East and they tell you we're descending to Qatar International Airport, please fasten your seat belt. If you're next to the window seat, please look out. All you will see is sand, and then you land in Qatar and it's paradise.
Yeah.
Okay. Then on the return trip, when they say the same thing, please fasten seat belt, we're coming to Trivandrum International Airport, look out, you will see paradise. You will see mountains, Himal, Pahar, Ban, Jungle, Khola, and then you come into here and you see what we have made out of our paradise. त्यही भएर भगवानले हामीलाई कमजोर हात दिएको होइन के, तर एकदम राम्रो हात पनि राम्रो खेलेन भने नराम्रो हुन्छ भने हामीले देखिन्छौँ. Again, it comes back to where what I said in the beginning. यो अभाव हाम्रो नेतृत्वको अभावले भएको हो है हाम्रो देशमा चाहिँ. Not because Nepalese don't work hard. Nepali youth worked hard in the past, they work hard today also. त्यो वातावरणै हामीले बनाइदिनु where they can do it over here. And that's why when you come into Nepal, until you land, it is heaven. And when you come out, it's hell. When you go into any of these Middle Eastern countries, you look out, it looks like hell. Then you land, it's heaven that they've made. And it's again made in many cases on the pasina of countries.
Exactly. म त सिधै भन्छु दाइ, म त I am being very blunt होइन, मिडल इस्ट आदि मिडल इस्ट बनाएको नेपालीले
हो. Yeah. And this is the thing कि हामी चाहिँ उनीहरू भिजा लागेपछि we think they've done such a favor. They have not. They understand it's a partnership. You know, we have gone there not because उहाँले हामीलाई पाल्नेलाई लिएर गए होइन नि, उहाँहरूलाई थाहा छ कि हामी गयो भनेदेखि उनीहरूको देश राम्रो बन्छ भनेर, सहर राम्रो बन्छ भनेर. तर यहाँ पनि एउटा विडम्बना जब कटरले वर्ल्ड कप गर्दै थियो and there was a lot of international press that they are treated so badly, the labor is being treated this that and all, and many people here said अनिल जी तपाईले पनि केही भन्नु बोल्नुस् यसको बारेमा. and I said हेर्नुस् म बोल्नु त बोल्थे, तर एउटा कुरा म सोध्छु, जसरी अमेरिकनहरूले अफ्रिकाबाट गाउँ गाउँमा गएर राति मान्छेलाई समातेर चेनमा हालेर ढुङ्गामा लगेर अमेरिकामा चाहिँ फार्मिङ गरायो, रेल रोड बनायो, त्यो गरेर स्लेभ्सहरू बनायो. हाम्रो नेपाली दाजुभाइहरू जो कटार जानुभएको छ उहाँहरूले त यहाँ म्यान पावर एजेन्सीलाई कति पैसा तिरेर आमाको सुन बेचेर बाउको जग्गा बेचेर हात जोडेर त्यहाँ पुगेको छ. त्यहाँ नराम्रो छ होला, तर यसो विचार गरौँ त हाम्रो गाउँ उहाँहरूको घर कति, उहाँहरूको जिन्दगी यहाँ कति नराम्रो छ होला कि यहाँबाट त्यहाँ काम फालेर उहाँहरूले राम्रो पाइराख्नु भएको छ. So it is a question not only to blame those but to look inward towards us. How difficult and how terrible must it be that they are thinking there is no hope here. त्यो त एउटा पसिना बगाउने आज बुद्धि चलाउने युवाहरू. म MBA BBA इन्स्टिट्युसनमा जान्छु and I always ask, can you show me hands how many of you want to go abroad if you get a visa? Over 90%.
Exactly.
अनि यो मैले शङ्करदेव मिन भवन जस्तो गभर्मेन्ट क्याम्पसेस होइन, यो सुखिला मुखिला पढ्ने क्याम्पस प्राइभेट कलेजेसहरूमा पनि कुरा त्यही हो. जसको चाहिँ घरमा मोटर छ, आफ्नै घर छ होइन, आनन्दले खाइरहेछ, एउटा आफ्नै कोठामा पनि टिभी र नेटफ्लिक्स भएको मान्छेहरू पनि विदेश जाने. अनि म सोध्छु कहाँ जाने हुन्छ, अमेरिका, अस्ट्रेलिया, युरोपको, वेस्टर्न युरोपको कुनै देशमा भिजा लाग्यो भने जाने. So they don't even care which country.
Exactly. भिजा लाग्नु पर्यो.
भिजा लाग्नु. अनि त्यहाँ गएर गर्ने के भनेर म सोध्छु. अनि भन्छ दाइ त्यहाँ गएर जिन्दगी बनाउनु दाइ, त्यहाँ पुगेपछि त हामी गरिहाल्छौँ नि. Now look at the विडम्बना है, आफ्नो घर परिवार समाज देशमा जहाँ चाहिँ यति सुरक्षा छ उहाँहरूलाई.
True.
They see no hope here. They are much rather willing to jump to a country which they don't know which country. They are to do what they also don't know. But they feel they are more secure taking that risk than staying here.
True.
के नेपाल बनाएको छौँ हामीले विचार त्यहाँ गर्नुपर्छ कि हामीले ठुल्ठुलो भाषण दिएर मात्रै हुँदैन. The truth of the pudding is in the eating. त्रिभुवन अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय विमानस्थलमा गएर हेरौँ, एउटाले नपुगेर दुईटा अर्को पनि खोलेका छौँ. त्यहाँ प्लेन गयो भने त्यहाँ पनि बराबर हुन्छ नेपाली युवा विदेश जानलाई. The hope now सोसाइटीमा के भइसकेको छ, गाउँ गाउँमा गएर हेर्नुहोस्, तपाईको छोरा या छोरी विदेश गएको छैन भने सबै छिमेकी हाँस्न सुरु गर्छन्.
एक्ज्याक्टली.
सकेन यसले त, हाम्रो त गएको छ नि, मेरो त एउटा त कटरमा छ, एउटा मलेसिया गएको छ, एउटा रियाडमा पुगेको छ, खै यसको त केही पनि गर्न सकेन. अनि त्यो लाज हुन्छ सोसाइटीमा कि. So socially also now people are pushing, go out भनेर के, don't stay here, go out. So it's a त्यो भन्छौँ नि हामीले COVID was a pandemic भनेको जस्तो, this has also become a pandemic here.
Yeah.
And the sad part is there's so many opportunities here. Okay?
Very true.
If there's the right leadership, nobody has to leave Nepal.
Exactly.
Because if you go to that airport and you ask, तपाईँ विदेश जान लाग्नु भएको छ, तपाईँको धर्मले गरेर हो, तपाईँको धर्मलाई यहाँ मेल पिच होइन, ए तपाईँको पोलिटिकल आइडियोलोजीले गरेर हो होइन, ए तपाईँको एथनिसिटी या कास्टले गरेर हो होइन, अनि किन जाने भन्दाखेरि 99.9% पेटको आगोले गरेर हो. It is economic. The problem is economic. Therefore, whatever other solution you bring, unless you bring an economic solution, you will not get the desired result. Kidney failure भइरहेको छ, मुटुको रोग खाएर चाहिँ स्वस्थ हुनेवाला छैन. हामीले अब we have become secular, we have no we have a गणतन्त्र, we are whatever, all changes have happened. रूपान्तरण हाम्रो धेरै भइसकेको छ, राजनीतिक, धार्मिक, सामाजिक सब रूपान्तरण. तर अब चाहिने भनेको आर्थिक रूपान्तरण हो. जबसम्म आर्थिक रूपान्तरण हुँदैन हाम्रो युवाहरू विदेश गइरहन्छ.
Very true. Very true. Well said, Dai. I totally completely agree with you. Why? Because यही नै चलिरहेछ. मेरो जेनेरेसन हो नि त यो, हैन? मेरो जेनेरेसनको दिमागमा यही चलिरहेछ. वेल अफ भए पनि हैन, वेल अफ नभए पनि सबैको दिमागमा एउटा छ कि अमेरिकाको एम्बेसीले भिजा दिदियोस्. त्यो गएर के गर्ने मतलबै छैन के फेरि, हैन? एउटा बाले 40-50 लाख रुपैयाँको कलेजमा एडमिसन गराइदिनु हुन्छ, हैन? तर बाले कसरी गराइराख्नु भएको छ त्यो पनि बुझ्नुपर्छ के. ऋण लिएर हैन, ऋणको लागि ऋण लिएर भन्छु क्या म चाहिँ, हैन? किनभने नाउ यु आर अ लायबिलिटी, हैन? त्यहाँ गएपछि तिमी बाबालाई माया नगर्ने, एउटा फोन गर्ने तिमीसँग टाइम छैन, तिमी भन्छौ म बिजी छु, वाइ बिकज आइ एम ह्याङ्गिङ आउट विथ माई फ्रेन्ड्स भनेर भन्छौ तिमी, हैन? अनि त्यो बाबुले चाहिँ तिम्रो लागि, तिमी ऋण भइसक्यो, तिमी ऋणको लागि कत्रो ऋण लिएर यहाँ दिनदिनै मेहनत गर्छ, पसल छोड्दैन, अनि तिमी नै भन्छौ कि माई ड्याड इज नट कुल. So this concept has to change. But यो आजको भोलि चाहिँ हुँदैन, हैन? किनभने नानीदेखि ल्याएको बानी यो देशमा हामी पहिलेदेखि हो नि त.
Exactly.
But there is supposed to be a change, हैन? So there are many political issues. अलिकति चेन्ज पनि भएको छ दाइ. म चाहिँ फेरि ब्राइटर साइड पनि देख्छु, हैन? नभएको हैन. There are a lot of youths who are trying to do something here. तर कस्तो त्यो satisfaction नै नहुने क्या दाइ, हैन? त्यो 100% अब यहाँ मैले 10 लाख रुपैयाँ कमाएर दाइ महिनाको, म अलिकति सेटिस्फाई हुँदिन क्या. किनकि म मात्र हुन्छ नि त 10 लाख रुपैयाँ कमाउने. 10 लाख रुपैयाँ कमाउने 10 जना हुनु पर्यो मेरो भनाइ हो क्या. एन्ड देन आई विल इन्जोय. त्यसपछि 100 जना हुनु पर्यो, 150 जना हुनु पर्यो, अनि पो मेरो भोक बढ्दै जान्छ कि 10 बाट म 20 लाख रुपैयाँ कमाउँ. सो द्याट्स हाउ यु सपोज टु ग्रो, राइट?
यहाँ फेरि अघि भने जस्तै your people who think like you are very few. मैले 10 लाख कमाएँ भने अरू कोहीले 5 लाख पनि नकमाओस् भन्ने छ कि सोच.
त्यो गलत हो क्या.
त्यो गलत हो. त्यो एज यु सेड नि, म त भन्छु हाम्रो देशमा एउटा अरबपति मात्रै किन, अनि 10 वटा हुनु पर्यो, 15 अरबपति हुनु पर्यो कि, अनि पो त देशको समृद्धि हुन्छ. तर अरबपतिले मात्रै गर्दैन. म स्पष्ट छु, अर्थतन्त्रको रूपान्तरणमा धनी मान्छेलाई गरिब बनाएर देश कहिले पनि धनी हुँदैन. सबै नेसनलाइज गरिदिउँ, डिभाइड गरिदिउँ, हुँदैन त्यो. तर धनी मान्छेलाई मात्रै धनी बनाएर पनि देश धनी हुँदैन है. हामीले अब चाहिँ गरिब मान्छेलाई धनी कसरी बनाउने भनेर त्यो लाग्नुपर्छ.
एक्ज्याक्टली.
एन्ड द्याट इज व्हाट वी नीड टु फोकस अन.
ट्रु. किनकि धनी मान्छेले त अझ पनि आफूलाई सस्टेन गरेर केही न केही थपथाप पारिहाल्छ नि.
एक्ज्याक्टली.
गरिब झन् गरिब भयो भने त उ त मर्छ नि त.
अनि द अदर थिङ इज, अनि त्यसपछि रेभोल्युसन आउँछ के, अनि धनी मान्छे घर छोडेर देश छोडेर भाग्नुपर्छ.
एक्ज्याक्टली.
सो वी मस्ट अल सी द्याट द इकोसिस्टम is for everybody. हावा सफा भयो भने सबै, धनीले गरिबले सबैको बच्चाले वृद्धले सफा हावा, सफा पानी, सफा खाना खानु पाइन्छ. So that it's question about building that ecosystem and building that environment.
मैले आज यहाँ काठमाडौँ सफा पार्ने भने मलाई मात्र फाइदा हुने हो त सबैलाई हुने हो नि त अनि when you do things for someone else then you will feel actually better about yourself you have to do things for others के यहाँ कुरा काट्ने चाहिँ अरूको हैन काम नगर्ने चाहिँ अरूको भन्दा पनि तपाईले आफुलाई राम्रो भन्दा पनि अर्कोलाई आफु गरेर हेर्नु हैन त्यो जस्तो स्याटिस्फ्याक्सन तपाईले लाइफमा कहिले पनि पाउनुहुन्न you have to be very outgoing and giver हैन but continuing with the show dai one last interesting question which I want to ask generation देखे दाइ मैले हजुरको मुवाको बारेमा धेरै सुनेको छु हैन she is very famous she is very intelligent she was one of the very smartest women हैन अनि त्यसपछि I see you and now Arya in the making I see is she done with her studies or what
she's finished her masters in Columbia in international affairs and now she's the 1 year काम गर्ने bounce of her work experience so she's just started doing that now
so is she coming back or are you going there
I don't think I'm going there that's for sure I know visit गर्न गएला the hope is that she will come back the hope is definitely there that she will come back because hey at the end of the day let me just say my grandfather Padma Sundar Malla was the first Nepali to go and study in America. First Nepali ever. He went to Michigan State and did electrical engineering. And he came back and he was amongst the first to start hydropower in Nepal. Viratnagar, Birganj, Dharanpur hydropower was started by him. So he's known as the father of hydropower in Nepal.
Nice.
My mother was the first Nepali woman to go to America. She did her bachelor's in Columbia and a master's in Johns Hopkins. She came back, joined the foreign service. And she became the first Nepali woman ambassador and that also ambassador to India from Nepal. I went to the States. I studied
George Washington.
I went and studied George Washington BBA in International Business Finance. I came back, joined banking, did quite well I think, doing a podcast with you. So now the thing is for my daughter now. यत्रो यो पडकास्टमा जुन कुरा गर्यो नि त्यो अरूकोलाई मात्र हैन है मेरो आफुलाई पनि हो नि मेरो छोरीलाई पनि हो नि मेरो छोरी फर्किन्छ कि फर्किदैन उले बाउ म के गरौँ त should I come back dad भन्दाखेरि do I have the conviction within me Anil Shah
exactly
to say छोरी आऊ नेपालमा धेरै अवसरहरु छ गर अब उलाई चाहिँ त्यही अपर्च्युनिटी एकछिन हेर न हेरौँ यहाँ के हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि विचार गरौँला And I cannot give you a straight answer to say हैन म भन्छु मेरो छोरीलाई फर्का भनेर भन्छु भने I cannot tell you झुट किन बोल्ने
exactly
जब अनिल शाहले उसको छोरीलाई भन्न सक्दैन भने देखि अरूले के भन्नु म भन्छु नि जब यो यहाँहरुलाई जो हैन whoever is watching this next time someone tells you why you are going abroad you should come ask them and in your family is there nobody abroad and be shocked if they say there is nobody abroad उनीहरुकै कोही काका मामा छोरा छोरी भाती भतिजा everybody has someone abroad so nobody has the right it's as I said it's your decision to make whether you want to come and make your life here or make your life there all I ask everybody is नेपाल आमाको बारेमा कोहीले केही सोध्यो भने के राम्रो भन्नु सक्दैनौ भने के
नराम्रो चाहिँ नभन
नराम्रो के पनि नभन्नु या दुई शब्द राम्रै भन्दियो
exactly
that is what it is and don't feel that you're doing a disservice to the nation by going abroad. Nation will only be successful if all Nepalis are successful, whether in Nepal or outside Nepal. यहाँ राम्रो वातावरण बन्यो भनेदेखि नेपाली फर्किन्छ भारतमा देखेका छौं चीनमा देखेको छौं धेरै देशहरुमा देखेका छौं जहाँ चाहिँ जब वातावरण राम्रो बन्यो मान्छेहरु फर्किन्छ so I am waiting for that day when the Nepalese will be queued up to come back here to make their lives here and together we will make this nation what it can be.
Loved it. And kudos to Arya. I think she made it at Bernard as well.
Yeah. She went to the same college my mom went to.
This was a very interesting fact.
Exactly.
So and I think the university shared a picture.
Yes, they made the university has a magazine. They take out and they put both of them on the cover. My mom graduating in 56 and my daughter entering in
oh my god you must be such a proud father.
Absolutely delighted of that and I remember when she got in she went and told my mom and she told my mom that I am now going to be following in your footsteps and I remember my mother telling her no Arya if you follow in my footsteps in your life you will get to where I am going where I have reached you need to start where my footsteps end and take this journey forward for yourself and for women in Nepal. And that's what I hope that she does in the days.
Lovely. I love the way you love your daughter and Bowser and
Yeah.
everyone around you.
Yeah.
You take care really well of them. You take them out for outings as well.
No one takes anyone. It's a partnership.
Yeah.
Let's remember, in family, just because you're the bread earner doesn't mean you do everything for everyone. My daughter adds tremendous value to my life. My wife adds tremendous value. My in-laws, my parents, everybody. It's a team effort, and when you work, look at a family like that where no one is doing and everyone is giving. What did I do? I went out and worked and I earned some money. My wife took care of everything at home, from my daughter's education to everything we eat, the whole house. That partnership enabled me to give 100% at work. If I also had to do that, I wouldn't be able to do anything.
Successful
No, I wouldn't be, because there'd be so much tension at home, so much tension here.
So
the partnership was very clear. This is what you do, this is what I do. So I don't, have any idea or maybe any knowledge also as to how to contribute in many things, from what we eat to what the house looks like and all that. But the amazing part is I love every meal I eat, and everything about the home that I have, and it's all because of her. So nobody should feel I am less or I am more because of what I do or I don't do. So that is the rule that you have to play, and that is critical, because life must successful hune ho bhane dekhi it has to start with family life. I truly believe, because घर राम्रो बनेर हुँदैन, जग राम्रो हुनु पर्यो नि.
जग राम्रो पर्यो. जगै बलियो भने आफू बलियो भएर हिँड्ने गाह्रो हुन्छ.
Like you said, in times when the sun is shining and everything is fine, चाहिँदैन जग. तर अलिकति जमिन हल्लिएपछि then it will show you how important jog is. So when darkness and depression comes into your life, अनि त्यो बेलामा family राम्रो छ भनेदेखि everything will be all right.
Very true. Let's move to our interesting part, as we are almost to the end of the show.
All right.
So it's called a dope prank, okay? It's presented by Hyundai Ioniq 5.
Okay.
So it's followed up by a question.
All right.
So the question is, who is your 3 a.m. friend? And the prank is, you have to call them now and you have to make them a little bit nervous. Nothing too serious, but you have to prank them that you are in some sort of a problem or something like that. And we just want to capture the reaction of your 3 a.m. friend who is going to take the call and get a little scared.
Oh my God. Okay.
And definitely the phone has to be on speaker, and you have to introduce that person as well.
All right. The person I'm going to call is a person called Mickey Malla, Mukunda Malla. He actually lives in Mallaj, which is a little village up above Beni, but he's here right now. And he's the person, if my mother gets very ill to anything, that we call, and he's there for us. So I'm going to call him, and now I wonder what I'm going to tell him now.
All these years, Anil has made people a lot nervous, and this is the first time I'm making him a lot nervous.
Yeah.
Are you nervous there?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. Let's hope he picks up the phone.
Let's see.
Hello? Hi, Bol. Where are you?
I am walking to the clinic. Nilgo clinic.
ए यहाँ मलाई त पुलिसले समात्यो.
किन?
यही रासपको उ भनेर. यो यही आन्दोलनमा उ गर्ने लायो भनेर. I mean पुलिस स्टेसन अहिले त.
कतिजना?
खै यहाँ 15-20 जना जति छ होला, बट यहाँ अब हेर्दैछु के हुँदैछ भनेर. मलाई चाहिँ छोड्दैन जस्तो छ. मलाई त छोड्दैन जस्तो छ. अरूलाई त के गर्ला खै. मेडिकल चेकअप भनेर भनिरहेछ, मेडिकललाई लिएर जाने रे अब. त्यही भएर सोधे कहाँ हो भनेर. दरबारमार्गको स्टेसनमा छौँ हामी त अहिले. पुलिस स्टेशन in Darbar. See, that's why you're my 3 a.m. friend, you see. They wanted me to call my 3 a.m. friend who would come to help me in any vanera in the podcast. So I said I will call Mickey vanera.
This is Sabil from On the Way with Khan Sahab. Actually, you just got pranked a little bit. Anyways, thank you so much. I'm so sorry. He's so sorry to prank you out.
Bye.
But he was such a sweetheart. He would say like, I'm so gonna come. Bye. It's such a dear friend of his. What's the name of his son?
Mahir.
Yes. I've
Mahir
seen him.
His father. Mahir.
Yeah.
Father Mahima's father-in-law.
Yeah.
So this is amazing. Also, they went back. He went back. He was the country head of DHL. He was very senior management in Solti. He left it all and he went back to his family home village in Malaj.
I've seen a lot of pictures of yours. Yeah.
And he made it into a resort now. Then his son Mahir, after his studies, he went and he set up a resort in Lamakhet, which is just under Malaj. So Malaj is top of the hill, bottom of the hill, with a swimming pool and everything. It's on the way to Mustang. So he's also there doing something. So this is, as I said, the economics of it. Okay? It's not only the love of the land. It's economically feasible. Malaj in top with a lot of the tourists coming, bikers coming, everything. Lamakhet now with the swimming pool, with the Beni people crowd and the people going to Mustang coming. So that's what Nepal is about. त्यो इमोसनमा मात्रै गएर म मेरो गाउँमा जान्छु ठाउँमा त्यहाँ गएर अनि दुई साग खाना खान छैन भने के गर्ने गएर त्यो पुरानो दरबारलाई रिजोर्ट बनाएर त्यो रिजोर्टबाट चाहिँ हैन आम्दानी गरेर अहिले इकोनोमिकली भाइबल भएको छोरा पनि गयो छोरा बुहारीले पनि बनाएको छ नाउ दिस इज व्हाट वी इच नीड टु से यो हैन कि सबै गएर रिजोर्ट खोल्नु भने हैन यु फाइन्ड आउट व्हाट इट इज दैट यु क्यान डु योर कोर कम्पिटेन्सीज योर प्यासन व्हाट गिव्स यु ह्याप्पीनेस and what is economically feasible also.
True, very true.
यो चीजहरु ठ्याक्क मिलेपछि चाहिँ then your life journey is
very
on the
true,
right way.
Very true. So we have another segment too. By the way, he was a very sweetheart. अनि मलाई एउटा नर्मल कुरा आफ्नो तर्फबाट भन्न मन लागेको चाहिँ सायद तपाईले लाखौं रुपैयाँ कमाउनु भयो होला हैन जागिरबाट तपाईले कमाउनु भयो होला प्रोजेक्ट्सबाट कमाउनु भयो होला तर मान्छे कमाउनु भनेको जस्तो गाह्रो काम कुनै पनि छैन के and you have such a genuine friend of yours हैन and I can see how you value friendship and how he did that too
exactly and he said me and Neil will come. Neil is my other 3am friend, Dr. Neil Pandey, whose dentist clinic he was going to right now. So we will come to the place and that's what
so that पनि छैन होला तर हैन हामी आउँछौं.
So that is what a 3am friend is when you have the confidence for him to say ए ल त्यसले लयर फोन गर्न त के गर अब के
म बिजी छु यार पनि
म बिजी छु अहिले हैन अब के गर्ने भन्ने हैन के
exactly
so
that's amazing that's amazing
and that is what जिन्दगीमा कमाउने भनेकै त्यही हो के
खासमा त्यही मलाई ड्याडले भन्नुहुन्छ के हैन तिमी जाऊ घुम मेमोरिज खिचेर आऊ फोटो खिच टासा तिमी भिडियो बनाऊ हैन तिम्रो दादा र भाउजूको बिहे भयो तिमीले कति चोटी हेरेछौ त्यो भिडियो रे
yes
हैन त्यो भिडियो हेरेर आऊ तर त्यति बेला आको मान्छे तिमीले त्यहाँ हेर्दाखेरि तिमी सम्झिन्छौ हैन त्यो भ्याल्यु गरेको always add value to people that's what he taught me and I'm just
wonderful.
doing that
wise words
very wise always add value if you can't do it just be sweet that will also add value
exactly
rather than being rude or saying something wrong सोचेर बोला सम्झेर बोला कहिले काहीँ बढी बोल्दाखेरि गल्ती भएको छ नि माफी मागी पनि
don't ever be ashamed to say sorry okay that's and this is a problem I see humanity ke just like hamro matra haina sorry and thank you okay these are two words that power me
exactly
my ability to say sorry without shame and to say thank you with gratefulness that's what it is
exactly
that's absolutely
and something which my mom added to it as well तिमी घरबाट निस्किदाखेरि जहिले पनि आफ्नो मेलेको घरमा छोडेर जानु भन्नुहुन्छ
yes
this is something I wanted to tell you how to obey young guys and girls as well पनि हैन इगोको चक्करमा रिलेसन बिगार्न थाल्नु भने तपाईसँग कोही हुँदा पनि हुँदैन र चाहिने मर्ने बेला चाहिने भनेको मान्छे हो
एक्ज्याक्टली त्यही हो हैन यो एउटा उनी कथै छ अहिले चाहिँ देयर वाज अ पशुपतिको घाटमा देयर वाज ओल्ड म्यान सिटिङ एन्ड his wife's lash in front of him and people came and he was just crying away and they asked him what happened and he looked up and he said हिजो राति सम्म म जस्तो भाग्यमानी म र बुढी जस्तो भाग्यमानी को छ भन्न ठानेको थियौ हाम्रो दुईटा छोरा छ एउटा अस्ट्रेलियामा छ एउटा अमेरिकामा छ दुईटा छोरी छ एउटा युरोपमा छ एउटा अस्ट्रेलियामा छ हैन उनीहरुले पैसा पठाउँछ हामी गाउँको मान्छे यहाँ कोलोनीमा घर किन्दिया छ हामीलाई घरमा हामी बस्थ्यौं हैन र हाम्रो पुरा रिश्तेदारलाई हामी जहिले पनि फोन गरेर भन्नु तेरो के भयो देखिस हामी त यस्तोमा बसिरहेछौ यस्तो घर कहाँ गाउँबाट यस्तो एउटा कोलोनीको घरमा बसिरहेछौ हिजो बुढीको छाती दुख्यो कोही छैन छिमेकीलाई गुहारे छिमेकीले हस्पिटल लगिदियो हस्पिटलमा छोड्दियो अब यहाँ अहिले यस्तो भयो हार्ट एट्याक भनेर भयो अब त्यो हस्पिटलबाट सब वाहनमा त्यहाँ लिएर आयो अब मेरो छोराछोरी त डलर यति त कमाइरहेछ संसारमा तर अब मेरो रिश्तेदार गाउँमा छ उनीहरु आउन त आउँछ तर आउनुलाई उनीहरुलाई 2 दिन लाग्छ यहाँ भनेपछि अब म के गर्ने अब फेरि हाम्रो उसमा त जतिसक्यो चाँडो हैन अन्तिर गर्नुपर्छ त्यही भएर अब यहाँ कोहीले मलाई मद्दत गरिदिन्छ पैसा मसँग छ है म पैसा माग्नलाई हैन तर यहाँ मान्छे नै छैन कोही पनि मसँग अब यो पैसोले मैले के गर्ने मैले हैन त्यो कोहीले बोकेर उसमा लगिदियो दिस यो हो विडम्बना कि द रियल विडम्बना चाहिँ so money is there, he's got tons of money, he's got credit cards, he's got whatever the ability to do QR, but who's going to put his wife on the pyre?
Exactly.
His children who have economically enabled him so much
done well in life
from this little house in the village to a colony ko ghar with everything that they could ever want, good healthcare, but now when he needs it, what's all that?
Yes. चाहिएको बेला जे चीज पाएन भने त त्यसको वर्थ पनि भएन
त exactly. So this is what everybody's got to think about, so I really think the biggest industry if someone is thinking of becoming an entrepreneur is high quality old age homes. And it's not only for taking care, it's also we are social beings, okay? Sabaijana like this old couple, everyone's outside, wonderful, just the two of them are there. They have nobody of their own age group who they can share stories with, so on and so forth. So if they were in a home which is it could just be little houses even, because money is not a problem now for the people who are living abroad. म तिर्दिन्छु ल महिनाको 3 लाख तिर्छु 5 लाख तिर्छु तर मेरो and then what they have, someone to do yoga, some meditation, some religion, some sabai afni usa, then they have their own type of picnic, they are going to something, or that social whatever is there, okay? So I think is going to be a big booming industry like in Japan, for Nepal as well.
Exactly.
But, at the end of the day, as you said, it's the people, it's the relationship that you make. And to those who are watching this, if you want to know 31 वर्षमा पैसा त धेरै कमायो अरु के कमाएछ त अनिल शाहले, please watch when you are free. Go to YouTube and search Anil Shah Nabil Bank farewell video. Nabil Bank farewell video Anil Shah. Search that, watch that video. मैले 31 वर्ष ब्याङ्किङमा नाबिलमा मात्रै हैन मेरो पुरै ब्याङ्किङ करियरमा मैले केही कमाए भने जुन चाहिँ त्यो सेन्टिमेन्ट त्यो भिडियोमा आउँछ, and that video was made as a surprise. I didn't know. My driver and my secretary were the two भित्रको मान्छे भन्छ नि. So my secretary would call immediately when I left the office. The whole crew, everyone was waiting in one of the rooms in the building. And as soon as I left, they would come and start shooting. And when I was coming back, my driver Guruji would send a message saying "Parkine layo." Then they would all run away again. So if you see the video, it's like I was shocked, and the best part of it was they showed it to me the first time in my farewell. We were in a resort in Nagarkot. So my best part of it was my wife and my daughter were with me. They had invited them as well. And when we saw it, I was crying, my daughter was crying, my wife was crying, everybody was like, and that's when my daughter said, I never realized what you actually meant to this team until this moment. I knew you were the CEO, you were the boss, you were this, that, and all.
You were always going to office.
Exactly.
Tell me something new.
Yeah, exactly. But now I know. What it was all about, your journey in this bank and in banking. So that's what you earn. Okay? That is what you earn at the end of the day.
So what I was going to ask you about is कमाउनु त भयो दाइ, यत्रो पैसा कमाउनु भयो, खर्च पनि त भयो होला नि त. जति कमाउनु भएको त्यो सबै जोगेर बसेर भल्टमा त छैन, खर्च भयो. तर मान्छे आजसम्म तपाईको खर्च भएको छैन क्या. You're getting more and more people. That's what I really like about you. You're joining a lot of people. You're influencing a lot of youths. Every decision which you have ever took has never been wrong, जुन is a very grateful thing. तर हैन कति मान्छेको राम्रो गर्दाखेरि पनि नराम्रो भएको देखाएको छु मैले, हैन. But again, you're in Nepal, you're doing amazing. You have already put a benchmark to a lot of people and bankers and everyone. तपाईले आफ्नो फिल्डमा जे पनि गर्नु, तपाईले इन्डियामा भन्छ के आपने फाड दिया. So you have done that, हैन. And you've achieved it as well. माया पनि पाउनु भयो, रेस्पेक्ट पाउनु भयो, जहाँ पनि जानुहुन्छ अनिल जी भन्छ, हैन. That people look at you in a very different way, हैन. सुटमा जाँदाखेरि यताउता, हैन, you dress up really well पनि, हैन. अब म हेरेर दङ्ग पर्थे तपाईलाई, हैन. दाइ जस्तो. So why do you think I wear suits? Because I've learned it from you, हैन. So I discussed this with Faiza Babu most of the time, right? And now they're there and everything is there.
Yes.
अब चाहिँ के गर्नु छ दाइ? अब चाहिँ के गर्नु छ? Like happiness, I know you're choosing happiness, you want to be with family पनि होला, सबै कुरा होला, प्लान होला, हैन. अब त छोरी पनि ठुलो भइसक्यो, हैन. भाउजूलाई टाइम दिनुपर्ने होला त्यो, हैन. नत्र गाली खाइन्छ. One thing, you want to say something for the viewers? Wife, Anil Shah.
Absolutely. I've already said, and it's the truth. Gaali khaincha bhanera haina, but it's the truth. So going forward, I think, जिन्दगीभरि काम गरियो त्यसले पनि मलाई खुसी प्राप्त त भयो तर अब चाहिँ म त्यही काम गर्छु जसले मलाई खुसी प्राप्त हुन्छ त्यो चाहिँ काम गरियो खुसी पनि पाइयो अब खुसीको लागि काम गरिन्छ लाइक दिस लीड नेपाल इट गिभ्स मी ह्याप्पिनेस इट रियली गिभ्स मी ह्याप्पिनेस टु बी एबल टु in one way or the other positively impact thousands of youth to be better leaders, to be better individuals, to lead better lives. That is one thing. The other is I really want to spend now quality time with family and friends, or whether here or Pokhara, Mallas, or wherever it is, or around the world. Just spend quality time. We were just in Bardia. So, because at the end of the day, I think me and my wife, the partnership works very well because we both have similar wants. So money कमाए के गर्यो अनि पैसाले सुन किन्यो कि शेयर किन्यो कि जग्गा हामीले के किनेनौ. We bought memories. We invested in memories. We went on holidays. At least one, if not two holidays with my daughter, wife, me. We used to go to different places. And then at 8, when my daughter turned 18 and went to college, we realized how amazing that was. Because now we can't do it.
That's the best investment.
Yes, now she has her own life. She's in college, she's this, that and all. Now even if we want to, we can't do that. हैन भनेपछि त्यो समयमा शेयर किनेको भए यो बिल्डिङ किने भए हैन सुन किनेको भएदेखि त्यो त हुन्थ्यो तर मेमोरिज त के पनि हुँदैन थियो नि अनि त्यो जिन्दगीमा के गरिस् भन्दा यदि तोला सुन किने भनेर भन्नु what a sad life that is. So we invested in memories at that point of time.
न त छातीमा राखेर जाने हो.
Exactly.
Yes. लिएर जाने के पनि हैन. तर तपाईले त्यतिबेला बिल्डिङ बनाउनमा एकदम बिजी भएको भए एभ्रीथिङ भएको भए तपाईले छोरी कुन बेला विदेश गयो पढ्न र के गरिरहेछ थाहा पनि हुँदैन थियो. र त्यो छोरीले आज पनि हैन बिहान र बेलुकी हामीसँग कुरा गर्छ फेस टाइम गरेर त्यो पनि हुँदैन थियो कनेक्सनै हुँदैन थियो. सो उसको लागि मेरो ड्याड इज अ बिजी पर्सन भन्ने हुन्थ्यो. तपाईको लागि आई एम बिजी इन माई ओन वर्ल्ड हुन्थ्यो. अनि अब म के डिस्टर्ब गर्नु के कुरा गर्नु पहिलेदेखि गरेकै छैन त अहिले किन गर्नु गर्ने.
Exactly. And right now, even when she comes from college, the hug we give, we look into each other's eyes. When I lie down, she sleeps here on my wow. And कमाई भनेको त्यो हो के कमाई भनेको त्यो.
So whoever was thinking that Anil when he retired from the bank and everything उहाँले केहीमा इन्भेस्ट गर्नु भने यसमा इन्भेस्ट गर्नु भएको रहेछ. उहाँ आउट अफ द ब्याङ्क पनि खतरा इन्भेस्टमेन्ट गर्नु भएको रहेछ.
Yes.
And everyone should do that. Everyone should do that.
Absolutely.
पैसाले नापेर धेरै पैसाले बढी राम्रो मेमोरी कम पैसाले कम मेमोरी हुने हैन. कहिलेकाहीँ बिना पैसाको पनि यस्तो मेमोरी बन्छ जुन कसैलाई याद पनि हुँदैन.
Absolutely. र यसको यो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ मान्छेले भन्छ यसको त सबै थियो नि हो है. एउटा चाहिँ एक लेभल अफ इकोनोमिक स्ट्राटामा पुग्नुपर्छ स्टेबिलिटीमा पुग्नुपर्छ है सबैजना काम गरेर यो भन्दिन पैसाको मतलबै छैन भनेर. मेरो घर थियो त्यतिबेला घर के बनाउनु परेन यो भरेन त्यो भरेन तर यहाँ त प्रब्लम के भने मेरो अहिले पनि मैले बाजेले बनाएको घरमा बसिरहेको छु हैन.
त्यो पनि भुइँचालोमा भत्काएको थियो.
हो भुइँचालोमा भत्काएको थियो. एक्ज्याक्टली. त यहाँ त के हुन्छ भने एउटा घर छ दुईटा किन्नु तीनटा हारु भाडामा गरौँ यो देन यु बिकम फिक्सेटेड यु रन इन दैट rat race के. So you determine what makes you happy. 5 ingredients of happiness I end with. Family and friends, money and economic wealth, health, power, status, authority, greater good and God. यो पाँचवटा तत्त्व तपाईको खुशी बन्नलाई तपाईलाई कति चाहिन्छ यहाँले आफ्नो मापदण्ड गर्नुस् and then you live life accordingly. If money is what makes you happy, earn money.
Chase it one.
Absolutely. If family and friends is what makes you happy, don't spend all your time earning money. Spend more time with family and friends. If health is most important to you, make sure you take time to meditate, you eat right, you do exercise. Otherwise, you're not going to be happy. If you want power, status, and authority, live in a manner that you get. Lagnos. In a politics, if greater good and God is thing to you, then go for social work. Do something for the neighborhood, something for society. It is not for me or Khan Sahab to say, it is for you to determine what makes you happy, and then use your competencies and those 5 ingredients to make an amazing life for yourself.
You've always been a mentor. As a मैले यो last को जुन segment थियो the 5 things, I'm taking it back home with me until my eternity.
Thank you so much.
Because I'm going to follow that. Why? Because not because you said it. Because I like it and I want to do something with that. And it's something very curious. तपाईले सिकाएर मैले सिक्ने हैन के मलाई सिक्न मन हुनु पर्यो के त्यो कुरा र मलाई फलो गरेर आफै मन हुनु पर्यो. तपाईले भनेर मैले फलो गरेँ भने त्यो केही दिनको लागि क्षणिक हुन्छ. But permanently कसरी लिने that's on me. So thank you so much Dai for making so much time for this show. I hope you like the concept and the ideation of this show. And before I end it, you have one more dare to do, that you have to nominate 3 influencer or celebrity people who would love to be in this show and they would enjoy this show and तपाईं जस्तै मनको कुरा खोलेर देखाउन सक्नुहुन्छ.
3 people. Get Paras Kharga. I will say try to get Sabitri.
Yeah.
Samba. You need to get Samba into the show.
Okay.
The second one is that. And the third one, I'd say, is get Saurabh Jyoti. He does podcasts as well, and he talks a lot.
You're very smart. तपाईँ ठ्याक्कै यहाँ हामी गान्धी पद आइसकेपछि सम्झ्या. But amazing that. Had a really great time. Thank you so much. I hope कि जसरी तपाईँ इन्टरभ्युजहरु गर्नुहुन्थ्यो या तपाईँ आफ्नै पडकास्टहरु गर्नुहुन्थ्यो हैन, it was a little different.
Yeah, it was very different. I loved it. Thank you so much, Khan Sahab. It was amazing. Vehicle is phenomenal. Smooth ride,
Thank you,
no
Hyundai.
problems.
I think I should charge Hyundai अलिकति अझ बढी हैन, धेरै प्रमोसन भन्छ.
एकदम promotion थुप्रै भएको छ, and they deserve it as well.
Yeah, they deserve it.
They've really made a wonderful vehicle.
And it's the only company who has an assembly plant in Nepal and production now.
Exactly.
So that's what I'm really proud of. That it's not a normal thing. You want to go to this or that one?
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
So, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. So dropping off, Anil Dai.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Dai.
And love the show.